think, for example, with the high school outreach program, I could kind of tackle both at the same time, because with that, I wanted to collaborate with Alianza, so that would be more like, that's still externalizing, but it's like more internal externalizing, you know what I mean? So it's like closer to home. But by outreaching to students or Filipino American students in the community, that is the external portion of it. Like I said before, I wanted to do that because this is Filipino visibility and just awareness and outreach to these younger students. So I think I'd be able to tackle both with high school outreach, which is great because I think you need to do both. Like have an internal core while at the same time getting your name out there and externalizing it and networking too. Yeah.
With Alianza, I know I'm the internal person. I'm the person who wants to foster growth within UCI campus. I feel like that as baby steps, I feel like in certain ways, like my position would be like a building block for like the long-term effects of combine, because I want to be able to have like have growth within Alianza, and then like I'll definitely have like connections within SEPASA, within different organizations outside of the campus. But I just feel like in order for us to really skyrocket into like really being this organization that's well known and has like a real meaning with like political and like community and cultural values, we should be able to have like a unity within creating that. But we should be able to have like a really concrete core within UCI before we can like really be successful outside of campus. Well, definitely as we see in Combine, there's so many like social aspects. Like social aspects is so prominent. Being a cultural coordinator, I feel like I was able to realize how difficult it could be to like expose our members to this or like get them to learn about it. But I think that's what we can do. Like we can't. I don't want to force anything into our membership.
5 seconds.
Cool. And I don't want to force anything into membership and by exposing to them.
I think Combine in the past has been more social cultural, which is fun, but at the same time, like as Rose said, I don't want to like necessarily push like political issues onto them. I want to provide avenues for them because people come to Combine for different reasons. Yes, I want to educate them, but I'm not going to like force feed down like political issues down their throat. But I do want to I want to stress that Filipinos are born in a struggle. We are people who. Okay. We are people who. Okay, go. Okay, sorry. Oh, it's still 5 seconds. Oh. I have been putting thought in it, but I haven't like found like a theme or anything. But one of the things I wanted to do was like ask the general membership like, what do you want to see out of it? You know what I mean? Because like, yeah, it's the conference that or the EVP would put on, but it's like the conference for everyone else. So I wanted to see like gauge like where everyone's issues or like whatever they want to know, and like just kind of like give that to the general membership. But yeah.
For me, setting it aside from PAM, like how PAM is really cultural, I kind of want to, in a way, make Comic-Con a cultural like community, like more community-istic aspect, and like I want to be able to like set out these issues. Like I want to be able to set out things like Filipino mythology, like things that we all have like an interest in, and like we were surprised to like learn about our own culture. And in conjunction, I want that to be like the initial programming, and then we would take that to Filipino Visibility Week, and really like whatever issues are addressed there, we could really show and be visible in.
I actually think the board member relationship is pretty good. Like I think that during like Alianza meetings, like, we're all like cracking jokes. We're all friends, you know what I mean? And I also feel like there shouldn't necessarily be a division between Alianza, like because I feel like a lot of, like you said, like a lot of our general membership is like they're everywhere. You know what I mean? Like we are all Alianza. We're not just Chicago. We're not just South Pass Asian. But you're right. I feel like board members should go to the general meetings of other orgs and support them because we do show leadership. But at the same time, I understand how hard it is because being a board member is a lot of work and it's a lot of time. So how I implement that, I just like externalize to board, saying like what other or what events are going on with other organizations, and really encourage them. But of course, I can't force people because that would burn them out and like they wouldn't be doing it for the right reasons. But I'd be encouraging it not only to board members but to general membership as well because we should all be supporting each other. But yeah.
With the board member question of not attending like a lot of different like club meetings with Alianza, I think that's just a difficult thing to do because as like being on board requires so much time, so much of your effort. But I feel like what I was saying earlier to like direct certain people to this organization and just showing like really like small gestures of just supporting Alianza or like directing like membership can really go a long way. I mean, we don't necessarily have to be at every meeting or like big events because I don't want us to have to go just because we have to. I want the relationship between Alianza to be really genuine, really something that we all like have fun with, and we all can take the time to just really grow with all together. And I forgot your second question.
Oh, just like you kind of answered both.
Okay.
I would say PAM. PAM is like the big thing, but the big thing that culturals have, which is Filipino American History Month. But actually, what I really like took account of was Kabarte and how intimate I got with the members. And I feel like with Kababayan, as the years go on, like we're gonna have the numbers grow. But what I want to focus on is really having that foundation of like of having like a really like close knit membership and like really expressing the fact that expressing the same fact that I came to Kaba because I felt welcome here. And I just want that genuinity, I don't think that's a word, within Kababayan.
One of my big things this year was JFAB, this is Filipino American Veterans. I remember during the march, like I saw so many people from Alianza come out, and I know a lot of them didn't really know that much about it before, but then they were inspired to get more involved with it and actually learn and march alongside the veteranos. So I think that would probably just be like educating the general membership next year, and kind of because that's what it takes to mobilize people. It takes education. So I kind of want to provide means to inspire them to get more involved, because again, I don't want to like force feed it to them. I want them to want it. I want them to develop the passion by themselves. So I want to make every meeting, regardless if it's like political or not, I want them to be big. I want to have like all the board members be pumping it out like crazy. I think if we show that we're excited about it, and general membership will be excited about it too. And I also want to, the way the meeting is formatted, I want it to be more interactive and like not necessarily fun, but just like more like presenting the information in different ways that like they'll kind of get the entire idea and make an impact on them. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. And just by showing that we love what we do, you know, goes a long way with showing how to our membership that we love having these like meetings for like people power. I felt my first year that people power was a really strong meeting, and I really was pushing for that within membership this year. And I feel like as long as we have like strong meetings and we really put our heart into what we do, we'll be able to get that political the attendance within it. But I don't think it's all about the numbers. It's just about how like people feel within it. Sorry. Well, going back to just Alianza, building foundation, so that we can get into the cross, so that we can get into the ASUCI, just like whatever they have. I feel like strength in numbers is just really important for us to do. And it might not happen like immediately, but I feel that it's important to take those necessary like baby steps in order to build up to that to SOCC or representation, Filipino visibility.
I agree. I also believe that it starts from the foundation. I think that we should start with Kaba and then Alianza and work our way up. I feel like we should encourage people to go out to these conferences because like it's like a great way to network, but it's also a great way to like learn about other people's struggles and teach others about our own struggles too. So I really want to like highly encourage people to go to these conferences. It's really fun. So yeah.